Hey guys, it's Matt. It is Monday, March 18th, 2024. Going to recap what I did this morning, what I was looking at, and it was a rough morning. I mean, it was a rough morning, comparatively to some good days that I've had, but it's nothing that I'm super concerned about. So let's take a quick peek here at the. You can see the dollar had a good day, and the yield had a decent day, and then a little pullback toward the end of the session there. But definitely not great signs for you know, what we'd like to see for continued momentum in the upward direction uh, for for the stocks we're trading. So my watch list. Again, some of these are kind of loose, like just keeping an eye on type things. These aren't all actionable. Um, ACMR, I missed this one this morning. I kind of actually just opted not to take it. I don't know if I necessarily missed it. It just with what else was going on this morning, I didn't feel like this one was a priority. But maybe I should have had a pretty good day. It's still choppy though, man. I mean, look, even if you try to get in here, if you get in at the break. It pulls back to your break even level a couple times, and anyway, uh, I'm trying to explain away why I didn't why I didn't take that trade. It wasn't one of my top dogs for sure this morning. So uh, let's see, BLK fast. This one, man, this one looked like it was a a big miss. I was kind of upset that I didn't take this one. It gapped up and then. Um, And then you can see, had a good run, and then started it turned around there and started to tank downward. So that ended up not being uh, the the miss that I thought it was. Interactive brokers. I put this Celex on my list. Um, just just to keep an eye on. Again, kind of one of a recent IPO, and sometimes those are fun. So if we get maybe a break above this candle, it's nice and tight here, right? So a good risk reward if we can get in maybe here and you're setting your stop here, or even you could maybe go below the 10 moving average there, but uh, that's a decent risk reward. And sometimes these new IPO plays, you'll see them kind of curl like this, and then make another run. So keep an eye on it. I'll probably keep it on the list for tomorrow. And the nice thing about having something on your watch list is if it doesn't do anything, then you can just ignore it. You set an alert, and if the alert doesn't trigger, you leave it alone. So uh, Spotify still hanging around. It's now down below the 20 there, but yeah, still hanging around. Carvana kind of popped and dropped. Ingersoll Rand. I took this one this morning on the break of the previous candle, and pretty much got my ass kicked instantly. I did have I got aggressive on this one, and I set my stop below the low of the first 5 minute candle. So you can see that had I um, had I put my stop below the prior day's low, I would have survived, right? But that would have definitely affected my risk reward, right? I mean, uh, yeah, we're talking about a much bigger spread there. So anyway, it looked strong right out of the gates, and so I took it, and I got stopped out for a full loss, pretty much within a few minutes. It was not a fun trade. Uh, SMH gapped up and then tanked. Shack had a nice little run. Everything seems to have pulled back here late in the day, leaving lots of wicks. Anything that had some momentum early. AMD, I actually took two shots at AMD today. I don't know, something about the name, and the second one I got out for break even, so it was no big deal. But let's see, I kind of started to do day trade entries. I saw this pull back, and Nvidia was having a good morning, and so I was like, okay, maybe there's some strength coming back in the semis here, and so I took a breakout here, and then had my stop. Oh, this might have been the second stop. I forget which one this is drawn on, but anyway, I had my stop down here, and it got stopped out, obviously, and then I re-entered later. I want to say I entered here on this candle, and then had a stop here, but then moved it. You know, when it made this move, I moved my stop up to break even right away, and then um, I was at the gym, and it got stopped out for break even. Uh, so today, let's see, I was down yeah, about 1.7 1.8 R almost on the day. So pretty shitty day compared to what I normally would do. So tomorrow I think I might just sit on my hands. I might just sit here and watch the market and not participate unless things are like, there's streamers falling from the sky and they have messages on them that say trade the market, you dumbass. I'll probably just sit tight tomorrow because I feel like I'm maybe just used to being able to just stomp the gas and hit some things in the morning, and we're definitely shifting right now. So I'm still up month to date. I'm up 2.36 R. Um, but sliding backwards a little bit from where I was. So it's not a great feeling. But I don't know. Well, this is trading. I'm not like concerned in any way or like, oh my God, this is the end of the world. This is just it. You gotta respond to the market and also respond to yourself, right? You gotta know when you start to feel yourself getting a little okay. Maybe I'm a little frightened by the market, or maybe I'm a little scared, or just giving into FOMO and that kind of stuff. So sometimes it takes a day or two to just reset and say, okay, let's get level headed again. Let's sit back and actually just watch the market and not participate, and sometimes that helps clear your head. So, or at least for me. But all right, guys. Well, we'll talk to you again tomorrow.